Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, this is Hong, the coding expert. It has been many years since I created this YouTube channel, and over that time, I have been focused on teaching and helping students, but I never had the time to sit down and write a book until now. Throughout these years, I have been listening to many of you. A lot of you say that you are overwhelmed with so much information and do not know where to start. Some of you are studying but still not confident, struggling to understand ICD-10-CM guidelines and unsure how to apply them on the exam. I also hear from many of you who failed the exam by just a few points, which can be very frustrating. So I took a step back and asked myself, how can I make this easier for you? That is exactly why I created this book, ICD-10-CM Made Simple. Who this book is for? This book is for you if you are new to coding or thinking about changing careers and need a clear starting point. If you are a student learning ICD-10-CM and feeling overwhelmed, this will help you understand the guidelines in a simple and structured way. If you are preparing for exams like CPC, CCS, RHIT, RHIA, or any HIM related exam, this will help you focus on what truly matters. If you have failed the exam by a few points and need a better approach, this will give you that strategy. And if you are already working as a coder, this will help you improve accuracy, stay compliant, and build confidence in your coding. The core problem: most people approach ICD-10-CM the wrong way. They try to memorize codes and learn a little bit here and there without a clear system. The learning is not structured or consistent, so over time, they cannot retain what they study. They focus on finding the answer instead of understanding the rule behind it. As a result, they feel confused, overwhelmed, and unsure. When it comes to the exam or real cases, they hesitate because they do not fully trust their understanding. How this book solves the problem. This book is designed to solve that problem by giving you a clear system. We start from scratch, assuming you have no prior coding knowledge. First, you learn how the ICD-10-CM book is structured and where to find the key section like the alphabetic index, tabular list, neoplasm table, and drug table. Then, we focus on understanding the format, coding convention, and the step-by-step process of how to look up and verify a code correctly. You will reinforce what you learn through short questions and then apply to case studies, so you are not just reading, but actually practicing and building confidence. This is my book, ICD-10-CM Made Simple. I created this to give you a clear and structured way to learn coding. The book includes 15 chapters, starting from the foundation and building your understanding step by step. My recommendation is to take your time and focus on one chapter at a time. Take notes. Make sure you understand and remember the rules and guidelines and know how to apply them to case studies before moving on. Avoid rushing to each chapter or skipping straight to the case studies and assuming you understand everything. That is not the right approach. Read each chapter from beginning to end so you can build a strong foundation. I just want to show you a snapshot of one chapter so you have an idea of how it looks. In this section, I break down one of the most important concepts in ICD-10-CM, which is how to use the neoplasm table. Instead of just telling you what to do, I walk you through it step by step so you understand the process clearly. You learn where to start, how to navigate the alphabetic index, how to select the correct column, and most importantly, how to verify the code in the tabular list. I also include quick check questions at the end to reinforce what you just learned and make sure you are thinking the right way before moving on. Here is another snapshot from the same chapter, focusing on sequencing rule, which is one of the most tested and most confusing areas in ICD-10-CM. I simplify it by breaking it down into clear core rules so you can understand when the primary cancer is sequenced first, when the secondary cancer is sequenced first, and when treatment codes like G51 should be sequenced first. The key idea is to always ask yourself one question. What brought the patient in? I also include quick check questions to help you apply this tool right away, so you are not just reading, but actively thinking and preparing for exam-style scenarios. And you can check the answer key at the end of each chapter, so it is easy to navigate. You do not have to go all the way to the back of the book and spend time searching for the answer. This is where you start applying what you have learned through practice cases. I guide you step by step, starting with identifying the behavior time, then applying the sequencing rules. The cases are organized from easier to more complex, so you can build confidence as you go. Each case includes focus questions to help you think through the process, not just jump to the answer. I recommend working through each case on your own first, then checking the answer at the end of the chapter to confirm your understanding. This session focuses on exam-style questions, where you apply everything you have learned in the multiple choice format. These questions are designed to test your understanding of coding guidelines, sequencing, and common exam traps. Instead of guessing, you learn how to break down each answer choice, think through the logic, and eliminate incorrect options. This is where you start thinking like a test taker, not just a coder, so you can approach the exam with confidence. This is what I call reverse analysis, and this is one of the most powerful strategies for exam success. Instead of starting with the question, you start with the answer choices. You group the codes by pattern, verify them in the tabular list, and then eliminate the wrong option step by step. Only after that, you do read the question to confirm your final answer. This approach helps you stay focused, avoid confusion, and working through exam questions with confidence and control. At the end of each chapter, you will find the answer key organized by section, so it is easy to review and navigate. You can quickly check your answer, understand why they are correct, and reinforce the key guidelines. This helps you stay on track without wasting time searching through the book and makes your learning more efficient and focused. Before you move on to the next chapter, I want you to pause and make sure you can confidently answer these questions. This is not just about reading, it is about truly understanding and being able to apply what you learn. If you cannot answer this yet, go back and review the chapter again. This step is very important because it ensures you have a solid foundation before moving forward. This is how you build confidence and avoid confusion later on. This is the mastery checklist at the end of the chapter. I want you to only check each item when you can apply it without looking it up. This is how you know you truly understand the guidelines, not just recognize them. Each point focuses on the key rules you must know, from using the neoplasm table to sequencing and treatment codes. If you cannot constantly get all of this, do not move on yet. Go back, review, and make sure you understand. This is how you build a strong foundation and avoid mistakes later on. This is a snapshot from the final chapter, which focuses entirely on reverse analysis cases. This is where everything comes together. You are not just learning the rules anymore, you are applying strategy. I guide you step by step on how to approach exam questions by starting with the answer choice first, focusing on patterns and eliminating incorrect options before even reading the full question. This method helps you stay calm, think clearly, and avoid common mistakes. By the time you reach this chapter, you will be able to approach even complex questions with confidence. You can get a copy of ICD-10-CM Made Simple now on Amazon Kindle for immediate access. You can read it on your phone, tablet, or computer by downloading the Kindle app. The Kindle version is the most affordable option compared to the PDF download and the hardcover version, simply because of the cost associated with producing those formats. I am currently working on the PDF version that will be available on my website soon. I am also planning a printed color version, but that will take a little more time as I want to make sure the quality and cost are right. For now, you can use the Amazon link on this slide, and I will also put the link in the description box below so you can get started right away. At the end of the day, this is just the cost of a few cups of coffee to help cover the time and effort it took to create and publish this book. But what you get in return is something much more valuable, a resource that not only helps you prepare for your exam, but also builds your knowledge for your professional coding career. By the time you finish this book, my second book, ICD-10-CM Made Simple, will also be available, so you will have a complete set of training and reference books to study on your own, packed with many case studies for you to learn and apply. In the final chapter, I also recommend watching my YouTube videos to help you master the ICD-10-CM guideline even further. Now the choice is yours. Take your time, stay consistent, and trust the process. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving forward. If this book helps you in any way, I would really appreciate if you could leave a review on Amazon and share it with your friends. That support will encourage me to make the next book even better. Good luck, and I wish you all the best in your coding career.